Hey everyone, and welcome back. I'm Rima, if you're new to my channel, and I'm currently 38 weeks pregnant with baby number 2. So this week at 38 weeks, baby is the size of a winter melon. So baby is between 18.9 to 20.9 inches long and weighs about 6.2 to 9.2. Okay, so that is the estimate for around baby now. I can't believe I'm already at 38 weeks. It's pretty crazy. I'm really excited, but it's just kind of like any day now I could really have this baby. And if not, those of you who don't know, I am getting induced exactly a week from today. So even if the baby does not make an appearance any day now, it will definitely be here next week. I'm so excited, but I'm also a bit nervous not to have my baby, like to be a mother or to have 2 kids. I'm just nervous about the whole labor and delivery, although I know what to expect for the most part because I've done this before. I still am nervous. So today I had my 38-week doctor's appointment. So she checked my cervix today and I was 2.5 centimeters dilated. So I did go up 0.5 centimeter since last week, and I was 70 to 80% effaced. So as you guys, if you guys had watched my video last week, I was 50% the last 2 weeks. So I did make progress in that. So she said it was about 70-80% effaced, and baby station is still -2, and that's what I was at also last week as well. So for my weight, it did seem that I was about almost a pound more than last week. I'm gonna assume that it'd be by my induction date next week, it would have been a total of around 44 pounds that I have gained throughout my whole pregnancy. She also measured my stomach, and I was measuring 38 weeks, so I was measuring exactly along with how far I am. So now I will tell you guys some of my symptoms this week. Pretty much all of them are repetitive of last week. It's just pretty much an increase in everything. I do have a hard time sleeping, you know, all the bathroom trips, of course, and the fact that I just can't seem to get comfortable. Now my legs are cramping, as I had stated in my last video. My legs are cramping a lot. Littlest movement, they start cramping. It's just like in my calves. My arm has been cramping up a little bit. I've also had a couple days where my fingers, even now, like I don't know if you could tell, sorry for my nails, I'm getting them done this weekend. I don't know if you can tell really, but like my fingers are swollen. I haven't worn my wedding ring in the last like 3 weeks, I think. My fingers, they sometimes randomly would swell up, but then they'd go back down. But I just took my wedding band off. I told my husband, I'm like, I'm sorry, but I need to take this band off because it was really bothering me. And I do remember with my first pregnancy, I did take my wedding ring off, but I would say it was a week before I had her. And that was because it just really, my fingers got really swollen and I just really couldn't wear it anymore. So I just eventually took it. One thing I forgot to mention in my last week's video is the stretch marks. I started to kind of get them 2 weeks ago, just a little bit. Last week I did notice it a little more, and then this week I've noticed it a lot more. Now with my first pregnancy, I had a lot of stretch marks, and I had them I really had them bad. I want to say at like I really noticed them at 34 weeks, maybe around that time. And they were just like all over my stomach, on my sides, and on my butt. But there was a lot, and they were really red. So you could definitely notice them. And then I want to say they did go away maybe a month postpartum, they had pretty much, they just faded away. Although I don't have as much as last time, I'm hoping that these do go away like they did last time, but who knows, we'll see. It's not the end of the world if I have stretch marks. I am having a baby. I have gained all this extra weight that I could have avoided if I ate healthier, but that's okay. So right now I currently have some stretch marks on the bottom of my stomach, like the very bottom, which I can't really see unless I get really close to a mirror and lift my stomach up. I can kind of see them. And then I have a little bit on the sides. I haven't noticed anything on my butt like last time, but we shall see. I still have another week before I have this baby. So of course, the Braxton Hicks, the period type of cramps, all have increased a lot this week. I don't know why I get more like period cramps than Braxton Hicks, because with my first pregnancy, I got more of the fake contractions than cramping. But this pregnancy seems to be different. I do always get those period cramps just randomly down in the front or in my lower back. I have been having a lot of lower back pain. It comes and goes, but it's definitely increasing week by week. And last night I had a shooting pain, and I had this once before. I don't remember. I might have been like 34 weeks. I'm not really sure exactly. It was maybe a month ago, I want to say. I did talk about it, I think, in that video. But it was like a pain. It felt like it was in my left ovary. It was more of like a cramp and nerve pain at the same time. And it was on my left side, and it felt like it was on my left ovary, and it was shooting down towards like my bikini line, I want to say. And like I said, I had experienced it once before. Period of an hour. I got it 3 times, like a shooting type of pain, but it only lasts, I'm pretty sure, just a few seconds that time. Now this, and then I never experienced it again. And yesterday evening, I'm just sitting on the couch. I was like, you know, cooking and whatever, and then I went to sit down on the couch, and then the pain started, and it wasn't that bad at first, but then it just got worse and worse and worse. And it happened, I don't even know how many times. It was several times, kind of like one after another. They didn't last that long, but they were very, very, very painful. And I would try to, like, I wanted to get up, and it was really hard to get up. It was really hard to move my leg. And then like maybe 10 minutes later, it kind of got better, and the pain was still there, but it had definitely decreased a lot. And today I feel fine. I don't have any pain, and I did have a little bit during the night. I did have that pain a little bit at night, but that was it. I did mention it to my doctor. She said it might be around ligament pain, and then I was mentioning it to a friend of mine, and she said that it might have been contractions. I don't know. My contractions, she said it was similar to what her contractions felt like, because the type of contractions I have had previously in my pregnancy, they weren't like that. But I don't know. I don't really know what it was, but it's gone now. I haven't experienced it. Hopefully I won't experience it again, because it definitely was painful. I've heard people say this before, where it's like a pain just down in that area, kind of towards your butt as well, on the bottom, like as if you've been riding a horse. And I never experienced this before, not with my first pregnancy or my previous weeks. Like that type of pain I've never really experienced. And this week I definitely did experience that. It was probably for 2-3 days where it was like the worst. And it kind of, I've never ridden a horse, but I'm assuming that's what it feels like. I just know that I've heard people say it before, but I had just never experienced it. But that is definitely what I felt. I just felt like someone just took me open and just like was kicking the crap out of me down there in that area. It was really, really painful. Now it was for 2-3 days where I felt that. Now I did feel it a little bit today, but it's just, the pain is very subtle. It's nothing crazy at all. But that was definitely another new thing this week that I had never experienced before. And then I've also, in one of my videos before, talked about a type of pain that I was getting down there. It was kind of like a knife with like a stretching type of pain. And I kind of was looking it up to see, you know, what that was. And I think what they name it is thunder crotch. And I don't remember experiencing that with my first pregnancy, but I was experiencing that the last maybe 3 weeks, I want to say, that I've really been experiencing that, and I am continuing to experience that. So I'm guessing that's, and it's funny because that's really what it feels like thunder in your crotch. So yeah, that's pretty much my symptoms, and that was how my doctor's visit was. And next week, around this time, hopefully I will have my baby in my arms, just a healthy baby girl. I hope so. I hope it's an easy delivery. So I don't think I'm gonna have a video up next week for you guys, like a 39-week update, because literally exactly 39 weeks I will hopefully, like I said, have my healthy baby girl in my arms. So I'm going to try, I can't promise anything, but I'm going to try to kind of vlog my birth experience, my labor, I don't like the delivery, but my labor, the process of the labor. I'm going to try my best. I will have hopefully my mom and my sister in town, so maybe I can have my sister kind of help me vlog a little bit. But I'm not going to make any promises, and if that does not happen, what I'm going to do is I will definitely, when I am feeling up for it, hopefully it won't be too long after I have the baby, but I hope that I will, at least if I don't have it filmed, I will definitely have a birth story about my labor and delivery. Hopefully I'll get a labor and delivery story with baby number 1 up soon for you guys, for you to see. And I'm going to now insert a clip of what my belly currently looks like. Also, I have an Instagram account. Those of you who watch my videos know that I don't announce it to people. It's just something that you have to specifically be looking up my video, or maybe if you're a very, very close friend and want to know. So I have an Instagram account that I do have on private. So just request me and I will accept. And I basically have it I post when I have posted a new video. Maybe I'll have pictures of baby, maybe you'll know when I delivered exactly. So if you're interested, please follow me. I think it's Rima AA 2018. I will have it up for you guys to find me. And again, thanks you guys so much for watching.